How to choose B project in mechanical engineering? Almost all students face this problem while they are entering in final year. So I am Professor Rakde RD trying to solve this question. So first you need to identify the common area of interest of your team, and then you can start looking for a different topic. This way you will save a lot of time and confusion. Once you have identified your area of interest, you can find some innovative topic for your project. So basically, major thrust area of mechanical engineering is as follow. First, that is design of mechanical system. Second, thermal and fluid engineering. And third, manufacturing engineering. So you can select your area of interest among these three: design, thermal and manufacturing. Once you identify your area of interest, so you can search innovative idea or existing problem within industry or a topic on social aspect. So there are different method or different way to search your ideas for project, such as you can browse internet or you can Google it. Then you can refer technical journals of mechanical engineering related or your regarding thrust area. Then you can refer research paper, reputed research paper, just like Science Directorate, IEEE, Springer. Then for industrial problems, you need to visit industry, you need to visit market, and one more option, that is contact to your project guide, project mentor or project coordinator. They will give some inputs how to search a different project. So these are the various methods to search innovative ideas or problem statement for your project. Then while searching, there are different selection parameters, means on that basis you can select effective project. So first consideration, that is where to look, means according to your observation you can choose your particular idea. So first, poor use of resources. Many times resources not fully utilized, so you can think for your project there, means you can utilize that resources in optimum way. Next, that is bad layout of maybe company or working area, due to which productivity will be decreased, or if cycle time of work will be increased. So you can give a proper solution for to improve productivity. Next, bottleneckness. This is nothing but maximum time required to perform any particular work. So we can minimize that time, or in terms of cycle time. Next parameter, that is inconsistent quality. We can improve by giving optimum solution. Improve inconsistent of quality of maybe a job or any operations. Then high fatigue work. So generally this problem occur in manual operations or repetitive work, so we can minimize that by giving proper solution. Then excessive overtime, unnecessary uh, idle time or wrong method due to which cycle time increases or overtime increases. Then we can consider employee complaint also regarding any particular parameter, just like excess use of material or improper environmental conditions, or employing number of complaints. So we can consider that complaint also for our project. Next, that is economical consideration. So most of companies work for profit generational. So the economic consideration. So first parameter, to generate key profit, means our project can enhance company profit, can generate maximum profit. Second, that is some operation are costly, we can work on that to minimize uh, cost of that operation. Next, repetitive work. So unnecessary or repetitive work also decrease productivity or decrease profit of company. So we think about this problem also and minimize repetitive work by application of our innovative idea or application of proper mechanism or automation. Next parameter, that is long travel. Suppose a job flow from one department to another department, so unnecessary there is a travel of job, means indirectly your cycle time increases, means cost of product also increases. So this is also one parameter on which you can work to reduce travel time of job, minimize cycle time, minimize cost of production. uh, Again same, excessive overtime we can consider to increase our profit. Then for third parameter, that is technical consideration. So desire to acquire advanced technology. So in most of cases there is extensive paperwork. We can minimize paperwork by applying advanced technology. Then we already discussed repetitive work. There is some situation where some hazardous work is performed. So hazardous which causes accidents and loss of manpower or equipment. So we can minimize this hazardous works also by applying certain ideas or giving proper solution. Then we can consider inconsistent quality for improvement. Next consideration, that is limiting the scope, that is setting boundary and determining content. So we can consider one operation or one particular subsystem or one particular sequence for your project, or you can consider the whole operation or system. You can take a simple example, that is you can work on only brake system of automobile, or you can totally work on a car, that is whole operation, because a car or a vehicle is a combination of various subsystems. So that is up to you, means you can select a particular subsystem or you can select whole system also. Then question is which aspect, means you consider your solution with respect to worker or material or equipment. Means regarding worker, you can minimize fatigue or reduce cycle time. With respect to material, you can save material cost or proper use of material, and in equipment you can minimize delay time or idle time or maximum utilization of equipment, so you will get more benefit. Next parameter, that is a possible result or possible outcome from your project or from your idea. Means after implementation we can increase production rate or productivity, then reduce cost of that product or operation, then we can less labor or minimize manpower, material and equipment. So these are three parameters are most essential for any project work, that is man, machine and material. We can improve quality, improve safety, reduce scrap by using proper utilization of material, then improve standard of cleanliness. So these are the various parameter for selection of your innovative idea, or you can find some existing problems and giving proper solution for your project. Then after selecting a particular domain on following parameters, next step, that is record all the relevant information of selected idea or selected existing problem. So there are various methods for recording of relevant information, such as you can take interview of authorized person, worker or respective person by questionnaires and various surveys. Then you can record by using observations of operations, layouts or working area. Then you can collect it in the form of documents, diagram, graphs and records. You can collect information by focusing a particular group, maybe skilled labor, unskilled labor or managerial level, or by using oral histories also. Then after collecting relative information, next step, that is examine the recorded information, and you can examine that information by asking some primary and secondary questions, such as purpose, what is the actually done there, why it is necessary, place means regarding layout, where it happened, why it happened, sequence, when, why, person regarding worker, who worked that, why that worker, next means, how, why. So these are the primary and secondary question. You think on that question, and with a view we can eliminate purpose, then combine or rearrange place, sequence or person, that is worker, or lastly we can simplify that existing problem, or you can modify it or rearrange the all things to develop a new system. So these are a key parameter for your work, that is elimination or combine or rearrange or simplify or modify a new system. And lastly, you can develop your best solution among all available new different alternate solution, that is nothing but optimization. And you can start your project with guidance of your project guide. And all the best for your project work. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can write in comment box. Thank you.